JJK 256 leaks are here, and let's just get straight into it because this is shaping up to be one of those chapters. So the chapter begins with a Gojo flashback, which marks the 4th Gojo flashback chapter in a row. If you don't know what I'm referencing there, check my April Fool's video, but like maybe your boy's onto something. But anyways, Gojo is like giving a TED talk on black flashes. People are asking him, can't you just do black flashes on command since you have the 6 eyes? And Gojo is like, no, that's not how it works. Gojo continues and says that there's no definitive way to like guarantee you're going to hit a black flash. It comes down to luck, to being in the zone, to being in that flow state. And then he goes on to say that while Nanami does have the consecutive black flash record, he has the record for most black flashes total. It's just that he can't get the consecutive record because he's so strong people would get taken out before he could ever catch up. At this point, there's apparently a really interesting author's note from Gege, but since we are in the leaks and we're getting the rough translations, take this with a grain of salt. But apparently there's a note from Gege that says Yuji is going to surpass Gojo in this regard, meaning Yuji will ultimately have more black flashes than Gojo. We then cut back to the present, and it's a full page spread of Sukuna just posted up, and in all 4 corners of the page, we've got Maki, Miguel, Choso, and Yuji, and we're kind of privy to their inner thoughts. Miguel is worried that Sukuna might be catching some momentum. Meanwhile, Yuji is worried that he might be getting his RCT back after that second black flash. Choso, however, is just thinking about how they need to get the job done, especially with Miguel and Larue here now to help them finish things off. And with that, Jump Kaisen is a go. Immediately, Choso, Yuji, and Maki spring to action. Yuji grabs like a nearby railing and tries to like pin Sukuna to the wall with it, while Choso sends a supernova at the pinned Sukuna. Sukuna is unfortunately able to dodge and scatter out of the way, but Maki is right on his tail, and she lunges at him with the Soul Split Katana. But Sukuna is able to catch the blade with his hand, and then he slams Maki with another black flash, his 3rd and the 2nd that Maki has directly taken. Sukuna then follows this up by sending a volley of slashes at Maki, and she realizes the output of his slashes has increased. He then sends some slashes at Choso, but Choso is able to block it with a supernova. So Sukuna then sends another wave of slashes at Choso, but he moves so fast that Sukuna then appears behind Choso before those slashes even reach him. So Sukuna was using those slashes as a distraction, and he completely catches Choso off guard. He grabs him, throws him into the nearby wall, and then hits his 4th black flash. However, Choso proves he's not just anybody, as he makes an armor of blood to block the black flash to the best of his ability, and he grabs hold of Sukuna's arm, which allows Yuji to come in and smack the shit out of Sukuna's face. Choso then says it doesn't matter how many black flashes Sukuna hits. If Yuji keeps pummeling him, then his cursed energy control and output are going to lower, and Megami is going to have a better chance to take control. We then cut back to Miguel, who is helping Larue up after having been hit by that 2nd black flash. Miguel says, hey man, let's just get out of here, we've done our part. But Larue says, no, there's something I still need to do. Meanwhile, Yuji and Sukuna are still throwing hands, and Sukuna tries to throw Yuji to the ground, but Yuji hits him with piercing blood, man. I knew it! It's so good to finally have this confirmed. Choso mentions something about Yuji having not mastered convergence yet, so Choso is like throwing up the assist to Yuji here, but Yuji is the one doing the piercing blood. Sukuna then manages to push Yuji away from him, but Yuji has entered the zone, and he is gearing up to slam a black flash. The same way Mahito could sense Yuji was about to hit a black flash on him in Shibuya, Sukuna senses that now, so he starts to prepare for it, but suddenly his attention gets called elsewhere, and we see Larue standing on a nearby bridge. We then cut to Larue, who is still being held up by Miguel, by the way, with his arm outstretched, like channeling his curse technique. And we find out that this curse technique not only allows him to grab physical bodies with the manifested hands, but he can also grab a hold of someone's consciousness, their attention, and he has distracted Sukuna. And that's when we get a full page black flash from our MC, Yuji Itadori, on that piece of shit Sukuna. And it is gorgeous. One of the coldest black flashes in the series. And then the final page of the chapter has Yuji just looking cold as hell. And the narrator comes in and says, by unlocking his potential, by the scattering of black ash, Itadori Yuji awakens. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You know that's cold as hell. Come on, bro. And I guess everyone on the team decided to cook tonight because the editor's note for this chapter is even the light of hope shines black. get the hell out of here. Just get the hell out of here. And y'all, not to ruin the high right now, but I do have some bad news, and that is JJK is on break next week. Now, we knew it was coming, but it still hurts to hear, especially after such a hype ending. I mean, come on, bro. Awakened Yuji with blood manipulation. Man, it is just so nice to have that confirmed. I know a lot of y'all have been on the blood manipulation train with me, but it's just so nice to be completely vindicated. And what does awakened even mean, right? Is he going to have curse technique reversal of blood manipulation? What would that be? Is he going to have his domain expansion? I truly don't know. Like, I cannot wait to see what an awakened Yuji has got in his bag. But oh, man, there's just so much to think about with this chapter. Larue, MVP, man. Miguel was like, hey, let's get out of here. But Larue was like, no, I've got some business to take care of first. So, gosh damn, man, what a chapter. Definitely let me know y'all's thoughts. You know, when the official translations come out, I will be doing my chapter review as always. But considering this chapter was mostly just hands, I'm not sure there's going to be too much more to unpack from the official translations that we didn't already get here. But yeah, gosh damn, what a chapter, man. Hit me in the comments with y'all's thoughts, and I'll see you soon.